to my channel. My name is Tina, and I'm going to be doing a reading for you guys today. And it's about the eclipse, the solar eclipse. It's happening on Monday, which is 4 days away. So, the solar eclipse brings the energy of change, evolving yourself, reinventing yourself, you know? So I feel like it's a pretty big deal. And so that's why I'm doing yet another reading on the eclipse, you know. So if you think back to April 20th of 23, like a year ago, there was a solar eclipse, Aries new moon, and they're most likely connected, you know. So whatever happened or started at that time, there could be something big happening in that, whatever it was for you at that moment in time, you know. So so here's what's going on. The sun, the moon, and Chiron are all kind of hanging out together. Chiron's about our deepest inner wounding that we have, you know. It's about triggers and default coping mechanisms, and it's also about understanding the progress that we've made, you know, on our healing journey, because Chiron is kind of like bringing that back up, you know, and what the potential is. Like, what did you learn really? How can you help others with the knowledge that you've gained, you know? So the eclipse could activate a variety of intense feelings from deep within. These would be deep, like inner child kind of wounding kind of things. But I feel like the eclipse kind of marks a new cycle of healing or breaking free from old behaviors and habits, patterns that no longer really serve you anymore. It says, tap into and hold on to the courageous Aries energy and fearlessly explore emotions that rise up for you. There's wisdom in past pain as well as guidance and healing. Take good care of your body during this time. Like I'm talking about the whole month of April. You know, rest enough, eat good food, make good food choices, make sure you're drinking plenty of water. You know, take very good care of your body, staying grounded in, you know. Because, you know, as we know, Mercury started in retrograde on the 1st. And so there's an increase of likelihood of old memories or past patterns resurfacing. It's an opportunity to shift your mindset and change what you believe about yourself. Mars and Saturn are moving into a conjunction as the eclipse arrives. There might be tension, a sense of burden or responsibility, or even a feeling of disappointment. It can feel like you're going 2 steps forward and 5 steps back. It's not time for you to force things, you know. You may have to focus on your responsibilities or have a reality check before you make any progress, you know. You have to believe this. Be consistent and be dedicated. And that's what's going to bring you to the finish line of this thing, even if it takes longer than you thought it would, you know? So that's kind of like the general messages for this transit, like that first little part. Now I'm going to start with each sign, and I'm going to start with Aries, and the time is 4 minutes and 20 seconds. I feel like there's something auspicious about that date as well, 420. Since that's your time on here, you might look into it. I feel like it's got something to do with a Uranus, and maybe one of the big planets. Like I'm not sure if it's Mars or Saturn or Jupiter. One of them having a conjunction together, and that is all about like surprise and like the universe like doing some kind of surprise for you, you know. So keep that in mind too. It wasn't in the material, but I know it's happening, so I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. So Aries, This eclipse is about, it's in your first house. So it's about yourself. It's about new beginnings. You could step into a new role as a teacher, a parent, or a leader. You're ready to own every piece of you, the good, the bad, and the ugly. This is a powerful time to release shame and guilt and fears that keep you stuck in the past. You're choosing you. You you don't care what other people think at this point. People who enter your life, projects you begin now. So these are new people that come in, or projects that you begin right now. I feel like they're, let's see, they feel fated, right? Like Wheel of Fortune. And whoever they are that's coming in, whatever project it is you're working on, I feel like it has you feeling very, very confident, and you're eager to go for it, you know. And it's going to be a lot for you, you know. A lot of cool changes is what I feel like. Hi Danny, how's it going? Welcome. So I also, whatever information I got this from, I should have wrote it down, but I didn't. But it gives me like a little blip at the end about self-care during the eclipse. And so here's yours. Step in front of a mirror and say some of your biggest fears out loud. Notice where you feel resistance come from your body. Rewrite the fears as affirmations and repeat them every morning and every night in April. Feel the physical shifts in your body. So that's your self-care tip. I kind of like those little ones at the end. I thought, man, those are good. These would be good rituals. They would be good practice. I'm not scamming anyone. Okay, so now we're going to ask Spirit what Spirit wants to say. Messages for Aries, Spirit. Emperor, that's the Aries energy. And 10 of Cups. So this could be about self-love. This could be about total self-acceptance, you know. Like this energy's coming in and it's going to make you feel like you got it all. I kind of feel like maybe it's a new beginning for you. You know, the way you see yourself, the way you treat yourself. Wheel of Fortune here again. Like, remember, it was kind of like there too, like talking about fated events. So what's fated for you is for you to like wrap your head around who you really are, Aries, and that's Emperor energy. You know, I mean, Aries is the Emperor. So it's like new beginnings, but it's also about like kind of owning your divinity and owning who you are unapologetically, you know. But you've got a lot of love here too. You got 10 of Cups, Page of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. So for some of you, I mean, this could be something about like the way you see your children even, or the way you speak to other people, like something really big changing here. The truth, right? I feel like there could be a little bit of emotional feeling when you're, you know, trying to be honest with yourself. You know what I mean? Because it's the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Cups. So I kind of feel like you have a lot of emotions come up when you're kind of like looking at the truth of things, places you've been, things that you've done, you know, because it's kind of like with Mercury in retrograde, it's really about like reprocessing things, looking at things and maybe doing them a different way. I see a 5 of Pentacles here. I'm going to clarify it. Why is the 5 of Pentacles here? Because this is kind of like a feeling like of lack, a feeling of I'm not good enough to have this or that, right? And the truth of the matter is, like, so what's happening here is you're really kind of letting go of that feeling. I feel like this is the emotional thing. This 5 of Pentacles, like this is something that you maybe experienced as a child, like maybe not understanding your value, is what it looks like. And I kind of feel like that's what's changing here, is like you are going to know your value when this is all over, right? Hello, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming, you guys. Thanks for hitting the like button. Thanks for subscribing, all those beautiful things. I appreciate you. Okay, so all right, so it looks to me like there could be some friends that are going to be like highlighted for you, or you're going to be looking at in a new light. There could be new people coming in as well, you know. I feel like maybe like what it's saying for you here, it's kind of like talking about, yeah, there's new people entering your life here, and I see it. So with the Three of Cups, so I wonder if you're like going to a party or something like that. I feel like you are a little bit like guarded about it, but I feel like you have a lot of success coming for you, a lot of healing too. It's emotional, whatever the healing is. You're letting it go. I think it's got a lot to do with yourself. I think it could have something to do with your children or a child or something, because there is a page here as well. So it could be about just about anyone in your life. You know, you've got mom figures, you've got family, you've got friends, like all kinds of things that you're going to be reassessing here. And I feel like you've been in some sort of way, maybe about a childhood wound, you know, and remember Chiron is up there in the mix. So a lot of stuff from childhood coming up for everyone, healing that needs to happen. And here's what I see it being. This is the cards that are touching. You've got the child, right? So it could be about like, since it's a child of love, the cups sign, this could be about love from when you were a child. Like maybe you felt like you were unlovable, Five of Pentacles, and it made you feel some type of way, like blocked off, not like not going, I don't know, not going for things. Definitely not really understanding your emperor energy. And I kind of feel like that's what's happening here. There's people coming in, and I feel like they're probably a big part of this. You could have some kind of new idea coming in too. It's going to be very successful, and I feel like it's making you happy. I feel like there could be like some kind of a collaboration between you and at least one other person, maybe two. But it's some kind of collab. I think it's about money. I think it's about a good idea. And let's see. Let's see if we can get some advice for you. Spirit, do you have advice for Aries, how to get through this energy of this eclipse coming on Monday? We're feeling it now. Yeah, it's kind of like, it's about seeing your situation differently. Like it's the childhood thing, right? Because it's pretty clear right here. So there's a big, for some of you guys, what you're going to be doing is reframing the way you look at it. Like instead of feeling like a victim of your childhood, I feel like what you're doing is you're understanding like, man, this made me actually love a little deeper, you know? And I kind of feel like that's what you're kind of understanding through this eclipse. Okay, so that's what the advice is it's like be open to letting go of a victim mentality and actually owning your power of who you are. You know, you're the emperor, you're independent, you can create anything you want. Like it's kind of like accepting that fact about you, because even that is your sign, you know? So, hello. I'm not answering questions today, and I'm really sorry, but I'm doing an all signs reading. I have had my grandkids for the last few days, and I haven't done any videos, so I'm kind of behind here. 1421. So I'm not going to be doing personal like card pulls today. I have a lot to do. I'm just going to do this one reading, and hopefully it'll give you the answers that you're seeking right now on the live. Okay, so the second sign I'm going to do is Taurus. And so Taurus, this eclipse is happening in your 12th house of subconscious, right? subconsciousness, healing, and closure. It's time to take accountability for patterns in your life that you've avoided addressing. This brings sweeping changes and encourage you to end cycles and break ties with people and situations that aren't healthy for you. Prioritize rest and solitude. Take a personal day. Try evening meditation. Okay, so spirits, angels, guides, let's give some messages for Taurus about the eclipse. Like can they be expecting? It's in their 12th house. It's about healing, closing out cycles, and taking accountability. So what do you want to say, Spirit? Thanks all you guys for being here. Okay, the World card is here. So that's all about a new cycle. It's about closing out old and having a brand new one. And what's coming on the other side of that is happiness, joy, stability. The Sun. It's the happiest card in the deck. So I feel like this energy of the eclipse is doing you some big favors, Taurus. You know, I feel like things could change at your work. You could have a bunch of options. Like maybe you're planning on changing your work, you know. I feel like there's an offer. I feel like you're got a little fear about it. A fear about the change, right? Maybe you have to learn something new. Maybe it requires you to get like, I don't know, some education, continuing education, something like that. But I also feel like, you know, this could be talking about just being able to have the confidence in what you already know. You know, how sometimes like, you know, we've been in a job for a long time, because this really does look like a job. And it looks like you have plenty of options. And there's a new offer, and it kind of feels a little bit scary here. But look at the outcome. Big money. So, you know, it's talking about like understanding, you know, cycles in your life, like really, really getting it. And that's what you're coming to, you know, that's what's coming to a close, is old ways that don't serve you and a whole new bunch of stuff. It's going to make you happy, going to make you, it looks like, content, with 10 of Pentacles at the minimum, right? Could be about a lot of money too. It could shift your home life, you know. Judgment card is here, and to me that card actually can mean about making a decision, like, because you're sitting here like asking yourself, should I take this new job offer? And I feel like your higher self is telling you the answer, you know, because you're kind of feeling stuck in an old pattern, right? And I feel like, you know, I mean, in order to like get the alignment, it's saying like you're gonna have to like let go of this fear and possibly the way you see yourself, because I feel like this Devil card shows me a mirror, so it tells me the way you see yourself isn't 100% accurate. So I feel like maybe there's this space in time where you are kind of guided to like let this go, you know. Like, I am confident, I do know I can do this, you know what I mean? But you have this old thing, probably from childhood, don't forget Chiron's up there, that says like, I don't know if I can do it or not. So once you give this thing up, like once you surrender, like whatever this Devil card is, remember what the Devil card can be. I'm always like, whenever I see it's the mirror one, I feel like it's about the way you see yourself. But here's what else it can mean. Like, it can mean an addiction. It can be a habit that needs to be let go of. Like, I mean, honestly, since we're talking about like childhood, Chiron, all that thing, it could be about like, how do you talk to yourself? You know, like, how are you really treating yourself? I mean, do you see your value? Do you feel it? Because I feel like there's a tower coming here. Tell me about the tower, Spirit. Tell me what the tower is for Taurus. It's this new beginning. You know, it is like this new offer or whatever it is at work. It's a big deal. And it is like a tower, but it's going to require you to have confidence in yourself, you know? So I feel like there's going to be some reframing Spirit, give me some advice for Taurus, please. How to get through this energy. Okay, you got to let go of something. You know, you got to completely let go. And I think it's this devil, whatever it is. It can be addiction too. Like, you know, devil card, it can be about addiction. So what's your coping skills? You know what I mean? What are you using for a coping mechanism? Like, are you, you know, a drinker? Like, do you have a drink when something bad happens like to you? Is that your coping skill? It can be anything, right? Spending 20 hours watching fucking Netflix, you know, just mind numbing things. I feel like there's something that needs to be let go of, right? And I think that's going to allow you to, like, honestly really understand love. Understand love. I mean, this is the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Cups. This could be telling me that there's someone new coming in. It could have something to do with this job. You know, like maybe you meet them there or something like that. But you have Ten of Cups and Ten of Pentacles on the table, Taurus. That tells me there's something really beautiful coming in for you. But there's something you have to let go of, you know, and it's something that's hurting you. You know, and I don't know if you're really aware of it or not, but I'm just telling you right now, like, there's something showing itself to me here. So if you know what that is, I mean, just try really hard to work with spirit and maybe let it go. You know, just say like, I need something different, you know, and like a tower, it happens. Like as soon as you surrender, this is really how it is. Like you got this Two of Swords. That's like, this is a card of surrender. She's really talking to spirit. She's talking to her higher self and saying like, I trust you. You do this. Like every time I've made a decision on my own without you, higher self, I fucking don't know anymore, right? I trust you. And in like a tower, something changes. Like there's a brand new beginning, a brand new portal. And remember, it starts here with this ending of something. Remember, when you close out this cycle, there's all brand new coming in, and it's sunshine energy, which is the happiest card. And Ten of Pentacles and Ten of Cups. You guys could have like a new view on everything. Like if you're in a relationship, you might look at love differently now. You know what I mean? This energy is huge. And I know a lot of people think like that, whoever was just on here saying like it's a scam. It's not a scam. I just feel like so many people just aren't aware of the bigger picture of life, you know, and how involved this universe is in our life. Just each one of us personally, you know, like it's kind of cool. I feel like when you kind of can wrap your head around it. So good luck with that. I feel like there's a lot of good stuff coming for you, Taurus, a lot of big changes in love and money. Okay, so let's see who's next. Gemini. It's in your 11th house, Gemini. There's 11 people watching right now. So I don't know, 1111. It's the 11th house of community and support. It's about fated meetings. It's about meeting people on purpose, Wheel of Fortune, people coming into your life out of nowhere. These are beautiful things when they happen. You could get news that someone wants to work with you and help you bring one of your dreams to life. Like, so maybe you just get some offer out of the left field that comes in and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe that just happened. You'll be mingling with new people and forming new friendships that leave you with a profound sense of belonging. There's extra luck for you, Gemini. So choose to put yourself out there, network, share your ideas, work on social media, because any of that, all of that could bring in fate opportunities, right? Opportunities that are planned, but you have to actually go somewhere to do it. Like you're going to have to meet these people. You're going to have to share your stuff so that they can find you, you know? So you got to put your own effort out there. I feel like pretty important. Here's the self-care tip for you. If you've been avoiding difficult conversations with your friends, now's the time to have them. Addressing any misalignment in your connection can make room for positive change. So that is what I have for you. It's in your 11th house of community and support. So let's get a different deck here. I just forgot to do that the last time. So let's look and see what Gemini has for messages from Spirit. Spirit, can you give me some good advice for a Gemini through this beautiful eclipse that's coming on Monday? Look at first card out, success gem. See, lucky, fated events are happening right now. Get ready, right? I feel like there's a little fear here for you. Maybe there's a decision that you need to make and you don't want to make it. Two of Swords. But I feel like, you know, you're getting some kind of new perspective and you're going to go for it. There's a new beginning here for you. The Hanged Man is here, like helping you, like maybe get rid of this fear. You know what I mean? You could be afraid of the success, you know, because it almost even kind of could look like that. You know, like you're like, success? Ooh, I don't know. Spirit comes in, gives you a little enlightenment, and look what you're doing. You're going for it. So I feel like, yeah, something pretty cool is happening. Tell me about the success for Gemini. What is it? Tell me what it is. A new beginning, Ace of Pentacles. So it could be like a new way to make money. I don't think it's something that you know is coming. Like you don't see it. I do feel like there's some of you guys who've been healing up. Maybe you've been in a healing position about something very emotional for quite a while. And I feel like what's happening is a new opportunity for something that you really fucking want. 9 of Pentacles or 9 of Cups. It's like wish fulfillment. You're going for it, remember? You're going for it. You're going to do it. I feel like you're working with your higher self here. Okay. So what is the wish fulfillment? Tell me what it is. 2 of Cups. Remember when it said there's a fated incident here? Like it could be a person that is meant to be in your life. And 2 of Cups can be about love. It can also just be about a soul friendship. Someone who, you know, you had a plan within soul form and it's timing. You know, it's just timing. And so they'll be moved toward you and you'll be moved toward them. And that's what I see. I think it's directly aligned with your success and the new beginning. I feel like this is your wish fulfillment. It could be like, you could be dealing with an Aquarius here because the Star card is here. So I don't know if it's an Aquarius person, but 2 times it's talking about having what you want. Your dreams are coming true, you know. So tell me more about this. So this wounding that you're healing from, I feel like you're being given just the strength to like let it go. I feel like the healing is complete. It's almost like telling me like cycle over, like whatever happened. It's a memory. Because it's 6 of Cups. It could be like a childhood wound because Chiron's up there. It could be like an old friend. It could be something that like happened to you as a child. It could be about your own children. It's definitely about love. 10 of Cups, that's family love, right? So whoever this new person is that you're really coming together with, I feel like you guys are redefining love for yourselves. This does not have to be a lover, this 2 of Cups, because it can be a friend, right? This is someone who's directly connected to your success and money. So, and now it's talking about love, like unconditional love. This is someone who comes in, helps you, no judgment. You know, this is a fated event, and this person is here to help you. Now, at the bottom of the deck, it shows me that Queen of Swords, and maybe you're like holding back from this person or wanting to just like say no thanks. Like I feel like but Strength is here as well at the bottom of the deck, saying like, you know, you're gonna have to have the strength to like maybe just respond differently to someone or something. You know what I mean? Because this is about your community. This is about your support system. You know what I mean? It's that house. What is it? The 11th house. Yeah. Community and support and faded meetings, right? So these could be people in your community. And I feel like there's someone trying to help you. I feel like they see that you could be successful maybe, and they just want to like, what can I do to help you grow? You know? And they change your vibe. And honestly, there you go. Oh my God. Oh my God. I think this could be a person, man. If you don't have a person, this could be like your person coming in like just fast. Could be a Sagittarius, could be a Cancer, but whoever it is, could be an Aries, right? But whatever or whoever it is, like, and I'm using a different deck than the last one that was talking about 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. That was Taurus. So I don't know if some of you guys are cuspers or you got both of those in your chart somewhere or something. But what I'm feeling is like there's a big change on the horizon for you, Gemini. It's happy, stable home. It's Emperor energy. I'm going to take the lead in my own life and make all the decisions from now on. I am healed. Because I feel like you've been in healing and maybe just like guarded and not letting people in. That's what's shifting for you, is that having that guard up around yourself. There is someone coming in that's going to move you forward. I feel like quickly too. I feel like this is a spiritual person, is a soul oriented person with you, helping you change your energies, maybe even see these things different, right? But I guess the most important thing is I see everything in your home stabilizing. The way you feel about yourself, the way you feel about your family, you know, reprioritizing everything, you know, everything that you want on this thing. Like if this reading, if you're resonating with this is going to be a beautiful time for you. Growth, change, and all for the better, you know. But you are walking away from this old thing here, this thing that's kept you in some kind of an emotional turmoil, you know. You're walking away from it. You're like, you know, I did learn the lesson from that. You see, what's happening is your higher self is showing you a new perspective. You're gaining enlightenment here. With that enlightenment comes courage. And so I feel like you're kind of just like getting the courage to like move forward past the pain. That's what I feel like, Gemini. Yay for you. Okay, so Cancer's next here. Let's see what time it is. 33:02. Cancer, it's in your 10th house of recognition, accomplishments, and career. So you could be getting a promotion or an award, or you might be taking on an important role in your life, like being a guardian, a teacher, or a volunteer. You may feel empowered when it comes to sharing your truth with the world as you learn to release the present or the pressure to be what others want you to be. So that's kind of like the South Node, North Node energies right there, because Libra is in South Node, and that's what we're letting go of. Libra is a people pleaser. They want to make everything okay. They don't really want to address it. They just want to fix it. They just want to fix it. I have a daughter that's a Libra, and that's all she ever says. I just want to fix it. She's so Libra. But anyway, this is a Cancer reading, but I'm just saying like the nodes are there, and the Emperor would be more like, I'm doing what I want to do. Like there aren't other people involved. They don't give a fuck what other people think about them. They just don't care. And so I feel like you're kind of like encompassing that realization of the Emperor, you know, like I can do what I want. I don't have to do what other people want me to do. Like you're kind of like embracing that. Here's your self-care. Write a letter to yourself from the future. Act as if you've already achieved your next big milestone and you're living the life of your dreams. Embody the feelings and sensations of that success while writing. I kind of love this one. I love this self-care one. And writing a letter to yourself from the future and ask if you already act like you already have what you want, because it's from your future self. So your affirmations would be like, I am successful, I am happy, I am soul-centered, whatever you feel like that would you want that to look like, write it down. Like there's something magical about the law of attraction and writing, and like writing it like it's already here. Like sometimes you write like, I wish I could be this, but instead try it like I already have it. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Hello, I am creator. Yeah. Hi, Cruz. Oh, you want to know what's funny? That's my grandson's name, Cruz. He's 3. Okay, so hello. Is this a collective or a specific sign? Yeah, we're doing specific signs. I'm kind of moving through. Thank you for the kind words, you guys. I appreciate all of your comments, the nice ones. I appreciate it so much. Hi, thank you for subscribing and welcome. I'm so happy you're here. I hope that these messages can just help people grow on their soul journey. Okay, so Cancer, Spirit, tell me about Cancer and the 10th house of accomplishment and career and what's going on with that. So it looks like big career moves for you, Cancer, coming from this eclipse, which is exciting, right? New opportunities. I feel like you're talking to your higher self about something. It could be like a new idea that you're getting, Ace of Wands, but I feel like you've got fear attached to it, which is why you're talking to your higher self. Like you are afraid to move forward with it. You're like, is this really a message for me? What if it ends? I'm confused. So I feel like you have a lot on your mind here. Cancer, 10th house of accomplishment. So what I feel like you're probably talking to Spirit about is the confusion that I see. Like there could be like someone that's talking behind your back. There could be a feeling like, because it's talking about you maybe getting a promotion. And I'm wondering if other people this might be a challenge like at work. Like let's say you get a promotion and it looks to me like there's other people that aren't happy about it. But like here you are being clear on the subject with the Ace of Swords. Tell me what's going on in that Ace of Swords. Okay. I kind of feel like you're a little like concerned about this. That's why you're talking to Spirit, like you might have a new idea and maybe that's what gets you the promotion or whatever it is at work, I feel like what you're learning in the like with the Ace of Swords is kind of like maybe you got to do what's best for you and your family, because the Four of Wands and the Two of Cups is here and the Ace of Cups. So I think like what looks like over here is like maybe there's people at work that are like feeling like, I don't know, pissed off that you get the recognition and they didn't. And I feel like you're a little concerned about it. But I think you just need to plow ahead and keep talking to your higher self. Because, like, what is your blessing is your blessing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like that. Like, don't feel guilty for receiving a blessing from Spirit. Don't let other people take away your sunshine, your special day, your cool idea, because whatever you're getting here, whatever kind of recognition, it's really doing something in your life, in your family. in your home. And, you know, it's a spiritual thing. So try not to let this control you, because it kind of looks like you are really struggling with it. You know what I mean? So Spirit, give me some advice for Cancer. So there's people in your life who are like not loving the fact that you're getting acknowledged, right? But like I said, like I think you're gonna be sad about it, you know. Uh, but this is definitely 100% spirit movement. You know, Six of Swords. It's about spirit moving you here. So to be honest, it's a planned out event. And there's nothing you can feel guilty about. You know, like a soul plan is a soul plan. What you have coming here is just all this stability, like money and family. And I even see a Two of Cups relationship here, which could be about you. And if you're with someone already, it could be about that person and you like coming to a higher level, like a deeper level, right? But I just see like you're having a problem with people that you work with, is what I feel like. And so again, like embody that Aries energy and realize that you know, that Aries energy is kind of like entrepreneur kind of energy, like own that shit. You know, it's divine energy. Take it, use it, change whatever you need to change with it. You know, it gives you, I mean, it makes you have courage, it makes you have strength. The Emperor energy, right? So there's something really big coming up for you very, very soon. Now let's look at Leo. Let me see what time it is. 41:45. It's Leo. Ninth house of expansion, perspective, education, and travel. Share openly. You're reconnecting with the power of your voice and kicking any fears when it comes to speaking up about what you believe is important. You might learn about a new contract or an opportunity, or feel called to go back to school or to travel. Here's your self-care note, Leo. Make a list of your fears. Practice speaking about the topics on your list in front of a mirror, and continue to practice that until it feels natural. So you're being called to speak up. And this is the ninth house of expansion, perspective, education, and travel. Let's see what is happening with the tarot and Leo. What do you want to say to Leo about this ninth house activity? You're being guided and asked to share openly. You're reconnecting with the power of your voice. So the first card out is Queen of Swords. So maybe there's things, there's situations, there's people that need to go, you know. I feel like what you're kind of on a mission to do here, Leo, is to see truth and balance and yeah. And the reason for things that have happened, you know? Like maybe you're looking back at all the tower moments you had. I'm wondering if this has something to do with a friend group or a specific person, you know, because it's talking about, you know, you're needing to cut something out. What I see justice coming in for is success in some kind of a relationship, Two of Cups. So this could be like a soul friendship. It could be a lover, right? But I feel like success is coming as well as balance. I do feel like there's a tower coming in a friend group. Like I feel like there's something happening here. And I feel like you're the one that's going to have to cut this thing out, because I feel like you're seeing something in it. Like maybe, well, this just, I've grown out of this maybe, right? I feel like you're getting an aha moment anyway. And I think it's about a friend group. Okay. Okay, so this over here, this like Two of Cups situation, I feel like this is a new love coming in. Or if you're already with someone, I feel like it's bumping up. I feel like maybe the two of you are kind of like taking it to another level. Six of Wands. It's a pretty successful card, you know. It's one where people acknowledge it, and they see something special, right? So with this Queen of Swords over here on the left, I feel like there is someone in your life that, I don't know, I feel like you have a grudge about them. Tell me who this is. And they're coming toward you. This person you have a grudge against, they're coming towards you. And this tower moment that's happening with a friend group, I feel like somebody did something like behind your back, said something. Like you're being moved out of that energy. You're just, spirit is moving you out of there. And I feel like what's happening is wish fulfillment is coming on in, you know? So these two could go together. Like there's someone, you know, coming in that you probably already dealt with before. And I feel like it's, I don't know, going to come tumbling down like a tower, right? Or like truth is going to come to light. Like you're going to see something different. And definitely your higher self is moving you out of that situation toward wish fulfillment. Hi. Hi, Mary. Yeah, Gemini was done. Let me tell you what time. And you can slide that little time thing back. Oh my God, did I forget to write down Gemini? I freaking did. All right, so Taurus was at 1421 and Cancer is at 33. So I'm going to say, like, start looking around 24 minutes or so. It should be right around, I'm sorry, I forgot to write the time down for Gemini. I usually do a better job than that, but I guess I didn't this time. And we're on Leo right now. So, okay. So, Spirit, tell me some advice for Leo, how to get through this. Okay. All right. So it says, like, while you're healing up from something, Four Swords, it's like you could be meditating in this card. You could be grounding. You could be outside. You're just thinking. You're having deep thoughts, you know, talking to your higher self, whatever. And I feel like what they're telling me is like you're going to be walking away from something. Maybe even just this Four Swords energy. Like you're done, you're healed, you're over it. And I feel like there's something quickly coming in, like Knight of Swords, very, very fast. It's a lover. And you do have the Two of Cups here. And the Nine of Cups saying, like, this is your wish fulfillment. You know, so here's the major arcanas right around this subject of this lover. It is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Scorpio, Aries, Cancer. Those are the major arcanas. It could be anybody, but I just want to let you know that. So what's happening is like you're having to walk away from something. Like I don't know what it is, but I feel like it's this, you know, it's this action of the Queen of Swords. It's like realizing something and then just saying like, I gotta move forward. Something's gotta change here. This isn't what I wanted, you know? So I feel like you're realizing something and then moving towards something new. It looks pretty good. There are some people that need to be cut out of your life though. And I can see that as well. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Let's go to Virgo. It's in your 8th house, Virgo. Let me look at the time, 49:36. Virgo, it's in your 8th house of shared resources, intimacy, and your psyche. It's time to confront some fears and leave them in the past. You are better able to understand your past shame, grief, and guilt and make peace with the lessons that you've learned and how much you've evolved since then. There could be an arrival of a new job opportunity that changes your financial situation or a special relationship bond that grows closer. That's kind of cool news, huh, Virgo? And self-care says, reflect on balance in your closest relationship. Who really shows up for you when you need them the most? Focused on nurturing the bonds of the people that make you feel like your love is being reciprocated, and prune all other connections or set healthy boundaries. So this is definitely about, doing a little bit of detail work about your life, who's helping you out, who's not, who helps you grow, who doesn't, so I feel like this is kind of a big message for you, like really having to revamp, like who you share your life with, who you share, intimacy with, who do you tell your secrets to, are they people that you can trust? Really? I mean, they're saying here, like, you need to look and see who the people are that actually show up. Who really shows up for you when you're having a bad time, Virgo? Because those are the people you can trust. And the ones that don't reciprocate it and don't give a fuck. Have you ever met somebody like, like you both are like kind of each other's friend, but they never really want to hear what's going on in your life? They just want to tell you what's going on in theirs. They don't give one fuck about yours. It's pretty exhausting to be around someone like that doesn't like give you back what you're giving, right? Not that love should be conditional, but we have the right to like have people that aren't helping us grow. We have the right to have them leave, I just think that's important. Thank you. Vitamin D. I feel like you could be right. For sure. I feel like I read a whole article on vitamin D. I think you're 100% correct. Okay, so Virgo. Tell me what Virgo needs to know about the eclipse. Ace of Cups. This could be about first loving yourself. I also see like there's success here. And I also see like you're walking away, kind of like the reading. Like you're just walking away from people who aren't, yeah. People who treat you like that, they take and never give back, I feel like it's time, Virgo. This is what this energy is saying to you. Like, you gotta, walk away from these people who aren't like helping you grow. I feel like over here, there's success here coming in, and it is the Lovers. And I feel like you could have a little bit of fear around this. You might. There's a lot going on in this reading too. So I see you walking away and choosing yourself here. Like walking away from this 10 of Swords. Like somebody fucked you over. It's like a picture of someone who stabs you 10 times and then runs away. Just leaves you on the ground for dead, And so I think that's leaving, and I think you're leaving the situation. You're seeing like your value and you're understanding like, man, I got to start choosing myself. It changes something really big when you decide to put yourself first. It changes something in your whole life path, I believe. I mean, what happens is here's your soul, like understanding, like I finally got through to my human. I finally got through. You know, it's a big, big thing, right? So I kind of feel like, you know, you're manifesting love here is what you're doing. And I think unconditional love. There's a lover, there's an ace of cups, there's a six of wands, there's a judgment card. There's all good cards about this lover. All good cards touching the lover situation. Let me show you. You know, like you got this brand new love. It could be you loving yourself. It could be the attraction that you have once you start loving yourself. People are listening. People are noticing. People are applauding you. You're successful here. In walks a lover, a choice. This could be a special person, right? And your soul is pretty excited. In fact, it's your soul that got you there. Like you finally heard it. I feel like your soul feels successful and you feel successful here. There's a lot of love in your reading here. Virgo, 10 of Cups, unconditional love. And I think it's towards yourself. The unconditional love that you're feeling and experiencing. I feel like it's honestly begins at home, like with you. Like the way you see yourself, the way you treat yourself, it's all changing. Your higher self is kind of leading the way, like, you know, giving you like nudges about like these people that aren't treating you right. You know, like this gotta go, right? Yeah. So I feel like there's a lot of messages, and it doesn't surprise me really, like your higher self trying to get through to you about what way to go next. You know what I mean? The veil is really thin right now. I kind of feel like what they're saying to you is like in the advice here is one, temperance card. This is about changing your own energy. This is about transmuting energy, like changing fear into victory. You know what I mean? Like I've been afraid for this forever, but you finally did it or whatever, you know? It's almost like just changing, like reframing your thoughts about yourself, hangman's card, and your life, right? And focusing on the things that you have, the things that make you happy. Look at those things. That's what's going to bring in the balance. And I think that's what's reframing what you feel about love, what you feel about yourself, and even this new lover coming in, you know? So that's pretty good, Virgo. I keep losing my live for some reason. There we go. I was trying to see the chats. Okay. Yep. So there's a doctor, someone going by a doctor name on the chat talking about vitamin D. And I did like maybe about a month or two ago. I read on vitamin D and I was like, whoa. Like it's really could be a lifesaver. In fact, the article that I read, or maybe I watched a video, but it was a couple of doctors talking about it. It was a video. And they were saying like with the COVID thing, you know, how everybody got so sick and all of that stuff. They're saying like if the doctors would have just like told everybody, like, you know, like the guy that got on TV, like everybody would have just realized how important vitamin D was, you know, we could have eradicated that illness right away. Nobody would have had to really get sick. And there was no immunizations needed, you know what I mean? So I just feel like, you know, he's writing down the vitamin D stuff, and I don't think he's wrong. So if you guys aren't on a supplement of vitamin D, it's definitely not going to hurt you, right? So next is Libra, 5841, Libra. Okay, let's look and see what's going on for my Libra watchers. I get a different deck here. I've been trying to switch around just so they can cool off in between. So here's your reading. A new person that is a fated meeting is entering your life. It's in your 7th house of one-on-one partnerships. This could be a connection that offers you healing and perspective when it comes to past relationships, dynamics, and patterns. If you're single, you may be ready to make a new relationship official, or put yourself back out into the dating world. If you are partnered, you may experience a renewal of your union by addressing some of your fears, past triggers, and having conversations that you've been avoiding. Self-care. Reflect on your relationship dynamics. Are there any patterns that you're ready to outgrow? If codependency, jealousy, or any unhealthy habits pop up over and over again, consider steps to break these cycles and welcome in new ways to interact with the most important people in your life. So, that's a mouthful, huh? Seventh house of partnership. So you got a new person coming in, and it's a fated person. Like it's a like Wheel of Fortune. It's time for this person to come in, kind of energy. Like this is something you planned when you made your soul plan. I think, don't you kind of feel like that's exciting when you know that? You know what I mean? Like when we talk about the planets and stuff, and this specific aspect is like really taking, like ending a lot of cycles that just don't serve us anymore to help us grow. It's a big growth spurt for everybody. So I always feel like that's exciting. So there's the World card telling me that you're ending a cycle and you're moving on towards something else. I feel like there is something emotional here, and something emotional that has happened. It could be about love, like Ten of Cups is here, right? But I feel like you're just seeing it differently here, and you're just finally to this point where you're like, I surrender, like I'm ready to move forward, I'm ready. So I feel like what's over here is the World card, which is an end to a cycle, and then the Death card, which is about a transformation happening. Like you're letting go of false beliefs, old friendships that don't serve you anymore. You're just walking the fuck away. You've changed. The cool part about this reading is you have. You have it. You already have the knowledge. Like you already know that you have changed, and like things just aren't working the same as they used to, right? Like I feel like maybe you've been a little guarded. I feel like what's happening to you guys is like this Nine of Pentacles energy. Like I feel like like you're understanding, like you can do whatever you want to do on your own. With your higher self, with spirit, with source energy, right? Like you're realizing that you don't need so much another person. And I feel like this is important, an important place for people to get, like Nine of Pentacles, because it's about you and your higher self. What's this is going on here? Okay. So I feel like, so you got a lot of nines here. So what's happening is you're realizing, like pretty much like in every category, you're having a reality check. You're realizing lots of things. There's lots of incoming messages from your higher self. You've got Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. I mean, how many times have they both come out? Like 5 times, like in 5 different signs. So I feel like what we're ending up having this eclipse is we're closing out a cycle that doesn't work for us, and we're entering a brand new reality, a brand new timeline, right? And it includes unconditional love and Ten of Pentacles for so many people. Also, like the realization of your higher self, like you're giving that the recognition that it deserves. Like sometimes we just think we're just this human, like struggling through. But like I feel like this eclipse is showing us, like, no, you're not just human. You're also spirit. You're also source energy, like you're connected. You can do anything. And I think like we're having an awakening, like on every level. That's why the planets move like they do. Spirit, tell me some advice for Libra here. Advice for Libra when the eclipse happens. Tell me how to get through this energy for them. Oh, a brand new beginning, the Fool card. So you might just dive right in because, like, that's what happens, right? Like the World card is the final card in the Major Arcana. And the very first card in the Major Arcana that comes, you know, is the Fool card. So it's like you're closing out this cycle. You're going through a rebirth. And here comes 10 of Pentacles. Here comes the Fool. So, I mean, and here comes the King of Pentacles. So I feel like you are realizing something about yourself here, you know. And didn't it say something? A fated person is entering into your life. Now, I'm wondering if it's this King of Pentacles. I mean, it could actually be the fated person, could be the new rejuvenated you. Why couldn't it be? It could. Like, you are understanding your value here. Remember all the realizations you're having. So who's the new person that the astrology was talking about? This fated person. Who are they? Sun. They could be a Leo, but there's someone who makes you happy. Helps you see the bright side of things. And success. Here's what you're letting go of. There's what you're letting go of. Whatever that is. You see that? Seven of Swords. Someone fucked you over. Five of Cups. Slowly letting it go, right? And I think what's happening is, like, you're understanding yourself on a whole new level here, Libra. Because you have, like, this Nine of Pentacles, which is like the money that grows on trees, like, right? And you're getting to the 10 of Pentacles as well. So whatever kind of, like, reality check you're having with your higher self, I mean, there's another person involved as well, like a family situation. I feel like there could be fame, fortune, but definitely a knowledge of how to manifest money. I see strongly here. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what you're saying, dude. Okay, let's see who's next. You know, whenever I have rude people on here, it makes me want to just stop reading. Period. Is that what you're trying to do? Like, get me to stop the reading, whoever you are, smartass? Hi. There. I guess you can just go. Scorpio's next. Let's look and see what time it is for Scorpio. 1:08:29. I don't know why I let people affect me, but they do. And I just fucking hate that. Spirit, help me out here. Spirit's like, hey, help yourself, sister. Okay. Do you know what I think? I think I'm going to shut off the video and I'll just start up with Scorpio later. I'm just kind of in a shitty mood now. Fucking hate mean people. I love you guys. Talk to you later.